Recently got these two 12-string guitars from a student who was generous enough to lend them to me, so I thought, while I've got them, let's do a video on effects for 12-string guitars. These are just my personal favourites, but if you've got a 12-string guitar or you're thinking of getting one, then hopefully this just gives you some ideas for using them with effects. A lot of classic 12-string guitar sounds are quite clean, and like with a lot of clean electric guitar sounds, you can use a compressor just to help smooth out the volume a bit. But with 12-string guitars in particular, it does seem to really suit that sound, and you can use quite an extreme compression or even stacked compression to move more towards those organ type 12-string guitar sounds. Twelve-string guitars take up a bit more frequency range than a standard guitar, and partly because of that they can sound a bit cumbersome and bulky in some mixes. If that's the case, then using an EQ pedal to do a low mid cut can really free up some space, especially if you're doing a lot of strumming and you want that like mandolinish jangly 12-string guitar sound to come to the front of a mix. So a low or low mid cut using an EQ pedal can be really useful. If you want to use some overdrive, then just remember you're already getting a lot of extra overtones from the additional strings on a 12-string guitar already, so just be ready to maybe turn down the gain a little bit compared to what you're normally used to. I find for me a light overdrive tends to work best, and I'm more using the overdrive for its compression qualities rather than its breakup and distortion sound. Having said that, going in the opposite direction and using a ton of fuzz can be really fun too. Just maybe go easy on the chord playing, but riffs on the thicker string get the octave up treatment, and the thinner strings get a kind of cool, dirty chorusing sound. chorusing sound that you get naturally from a 12-string guitar, which mainly comes from the B and E strings, then you can lean into it even more by adding more chorus and modulation effects. It's just like stacking modulation pedals really, except one of the modulation effects is happening naturally from the guitar's tuning. It gets pretty psychedelic, it's fun, see what you think. Time-based effects like reverbs and delays are fun, but I find they definitely work best when a 12-string guitar is either being played mostly on its own or in a sparse mix, or just playing very minimal parts. Don't be afraid to use an EQ pedal if you hear the frequencies kind of building up in and getting congested in any particular frequency band.